good, family? Happy New Year. I'm back in the building with my fellas again in 2K20. Grateful to see it. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on?
What up, Dale? What's going on?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year. Grateful to see another decade. Literally. We're going to start this show off. We just saying I'm grateful that we're extending and y'all have been listening and rocking with us since September. And I appreciate it. And I'm thankful to God for it. And I'm grateful to be back in the booth with the fellas. And we're going to start this 2K20 off. We're going to be talking about the best moments of the decade, the best jaw-dropping moments. Derek Collinson might make an NBA return and the most clutchest shot of the decade between Ray Allen and Kyrie Irving. So, how we going to start this off? We're going to talk about the best moment of the decade. And I'll let one of y'all go first. Y'all give me y'all one or two favorite moments or the best moments in sports of the decade.
Well, you know me. I don't know. This might be a little cliche, man, but you know I'm a Kobe fan, bro.
I knew it.
That 60-point game, bro. After 20 years of being in the NBA, bro. I don't think nobody else will ever do that. I don't want to say never say never, but that's a feat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough. Feel me?
That's legendary.
Definitely legendary. I mean, he shot like 45% from the field. You know, he shot a lot of shots, but 60 points, bro, still not easy. Like James Harden shoot all the time. He not getting 60 all the time. You know, so.
But Kobe only get 60 all the time. He just did it for that one game.
But it's his last game after 20 seasons. That's why I was trying to put it in perspective. James Harden is in his prime. That's what I'm trying to say.
And then coming off his injury.
I would say he had an injury year, the whole year.
He had shoulder. He tore his shoulder. He messed his shoulder up.
It was real up and down.
Yes.
It was real up and down. So that's the only one you got?
And I was gonna say like Kawhi, just that like period. That whole last season was magical because him getting traded, like, and then bringing the championship to a franchise like Toronto that never won. You know what I'm saying? He got the whole country behind him with Canada. So it was between those two. And Kawhi hit a clutch shot, you feel me, to end the 76ers. So that bounce, that was definitely it. As a whole, Kawhi, it was between Kobe and Kawhi for me. But that Kawhi jump last year was magical for sure, too.
I got one. I'm going to say, I think it was either 2016 or 2017, the playoff run between the Warriors and OKC, and then Golden State losing to the Cavs. That was one of the, coldest years of the NBA that I've ever seen.
I think that was 16.
2016 is the year when Kyrie hit that shot.
I was beyond pissed.
Because Kevin Love and Kyrie was still...
Right.
Yeah.
That moment, seeing LeBron and them come back was legendary. I don't think coming back down 3-1, regardless of how it happened, Draymond being out, that really don't matter. But
it's the fact you still got to persevere. You got to execute.
You still got to execute. So seeing them do that, and then seeing Golden State in the series before come back and beat OKC.
Mm-hmm.
That seeing Klay Thompson, Mr. Game 6 is what I like to call him. Shoot the blood out the ball. It was crazy. I never seen nothing like that. So those were my two moments, man.
Yeah.
I will say that was probably one of the most moments where I was more pissed off than anything because, I was hoping KD and Russ got back to the ship because they embarrassed me in what's that? 2012. So I'm like, all right, we up 3-1 against Golden State. We got this. All of a sudden, Clay just heat up,
bro.
Steph hitting stuff. I'm like,
then they just started getting caught, especially KD started settling and getting caught up in the moment.
Bro,
I'm like, KD.
I
mean, Westbrook too.
Westbrook was missing late.
He definitely was. He was blowing his little middies. That's when he was taking the middies.
First off, they started real pretty, and it just went bad. So don't just say Westbrook.
It take 3 games.
It was both of
them. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
multiple games. When you do that, when you change bad games back to back, bro, and your two players, they got to execute, bro.
It's embarrassing as a whole for you to be up 3-1 to a team that went, that was the year they went 70.
No, yeah, that was
72-9, right?
Yeah, 73-9.
73-9. And you up on these dudes. People not even really paying y'all really that much attention because they just already feel like y'all going to lose and y'all up on these boys. And all of a sudden, y'all just blow it.
I mean,
That hurt my heart.
I remember Clay though. Like, he only had he had him, but he was still in single digits. As soon as he hit Clay.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he was still. And then he
That was
started.
first half, right? Second half, he heated up.
But he hit that. But he was Damian. He crossed Damian like 3 steps past the logo. Come here, KD. I'm like, it's a wrap. I already knew it. He was locked in, bro.
yeah, they was
That's
locked
all
in.
it
He
takes,
was like
bro.
20, so I'm like, it's over, bro.
Just see it go in about 2 times.
It's just the
That's
fact,
That's what I take.
At the most.
At the most.
it's just the fact that their team is already good, great shooter. They got at the time they had 2 of the best shooters in the NBA, so it don't take long. So it's like y'all had opportunities to just put y'all foot on their necks and just take. You was 1 win away, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No.
But that last win to be the toughest
I just
one.
wanted
though,
to say
because
something real
they
quick.
put
I
out.
just wanted to. I had a question. Was Harrison Barnes still on that roster?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. He left in 2017. That was his free
No,
agency.
yeah, because he
That was
in the
free
finals.
agency.
played good in the finals.
He was trash.
He played trash in the finals. That's what happened too. Like they needed him to come through. Steph didn't play well. Clay played good, more consistently than Steph did. I remember that. Steph played pretty bad.
and
He was hurt though.
Steph was playing hurt.
Steph was hurt.
Yeah.
He was doing good
He was
to
hurt.
be hurt.
Yeah.
He was
Ah.
And
hurt.
then, even though y'all said that Draymond stuff didn't make
Dog shot
Draymond
4 for
already
12
showed in the
that
finals.
game
though.
7 though.
Hey,
That game 7 he shot 4 for 12.
Even then, they was still killing the Cavs. Like I said, if it wasn't for that week suspension on Draymond, that's
That's
a
what I'm
dub,
saying.
bro.
Ah.
No,
It really
Draymond
was.
always
That's a
showed
dub.
He should have been kicking people.
Bron should have tried to walk overboard. What you
Bro, this
mean?
man been doing it. He did that like 10 times during the whole season.
No, he shouldn't have been suspended for that.
He shouldn't have
Brian-
been suspended for that.
Brian
They
went to
handed
the-
Bron that one.
Brian went to the podium like we sitting at these mics right now and said that man should be suspended for doing that.
And you already
Oh,
know.
he's been doing it.
But
Oh,
you
come
know,
on, bro.
But you know it wasn't that though, Curry.
Bro, what you
No,
mean?
it
What you
wasn't
mean?
all
Wasn't
He
it?
wasn't like, okay, I'm about.
Nah, bro.
He's like,
Like,
bro,
that
get
wasn't
off
blatant.
of me.
Like,
It
he
wasn't
was
like,
get off me.
it wasn't like, no man, I'm about to punch.
So you just gonna let somebody walk over you?
That's your manhood.
Come
no.
on, man.
You
I
gonna
was
let somebody
Kicking
walk
him,
over
I
you?
was
and he been kicking dudes
on the biggest stage of
in the
NBA.
jewels all
Right.
season, bro.
That ain't got nothing to
The
do
biggest
with it.
stage, bro.
That don't matter.
They
That's
gave
on
Bron that
him.
dub.
He knew what he needed. Hey,
He should have
that's
just
on
let
him.
him have his stuff on the back of his
Hey,
head.
bro.
No. That's
It ain't about that.
What?
It's not
It ain't
that.
about that, bro. I'm sure he's not trying to do that, bro.
Card. All right, Mike, you go. Say your best moment of the decade.
All right, so me personally, I'm a D Rose fan, even though they lost. When D Rose went against Miami Heat, and basically Damian took him on single-handedly, buckets. That's all I gotta say, buckets. And then my second one was Ray Allen when he hit that corner shot from the side. Nice. That was nice. 'Cause that was the Spurs too. And everybody said they supposed to have won it. If I'm not mistaken, they won it the year before. Of
Who?
upset
Who?
Spurs.
No, that was the first year they matched up.
back.
That was the first year they matched up. They did 2013, 2014. 2014, that's when the Spurs had
Right, they played OKC, lost to Miami the year before.
Yeah, 2014 is when Kawhi was.
So it's
finally
Miami, then Spurs.
Mhm.
So yeah, they won the following year, but year before Miami went back to back.
Yeah, that was tough, and that was Game 7. And if he hit that, it would have
That
been.
was game 6.
Game 6.
Let's get back to it. No, let's not. We're gonna get back to that, Mike.
We'll double back.
Good, I like that
yeah,
though.
but yeah,
But that was
I'm gonna
Game
take
6
that one.
though.
I'm gonna take that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that one.
Alright. I'm gonna say my best moment was that 73-9 Warriors, that last game where Steph solidified that 402nd three-pointer he made
Mhm.
that set the record, plus 46 points. He had 46 points that night, and that solidified their 73-9 team. Like, that was historical. Like, you ain't gonna really see that type of individual but also team performance probably for a minute. Like,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna see nothing like that. And then my other one would have to be that year the Vikings beat the Saints.
Oh,
my God,
so
bro.
that's jaw dropping,
No.
or is that just that's his best moment?
That was the dog because they
Yeah.
came back, bro.
You don't even like the Vikings.
That was a good.
But that
that
still
was a
was
good
crazy,
game,
though, bro.
I was
That
on
still
the
was
couch,
crazy
like,
game.
Bro,
like,
that is my favorite
I was on the
quarterback
couch.
taking the
Remember,
L.
I told you
off
that.
of- I know.
I was on the couch. I was watching it,
And
and I
they
went
came
to sleep.
back.
I
That's
went
what
to
I'm
sleep.
saying.
because
They
the
came
Saints was
back.
up. So I went to sleep, and when I woke up, the Vikings was in it. They was on that last drive, and then I'm like, okay, like you know, and then that just happened. I said, fam, what did I just see? Like, my bad, bro. That was wild.
Ooh, that was
wild, bro.
I'm mad that's
fam, you had one job. All you had to do.
You've been doing this since you was a kid.
It was just like the pressure. So much pressure.
All you had to do was wrap up.
Hey, bro, that pressure.
I'm not
sick.
That
pressure make diamonds or burst pipes, bro.
Bro, you tackle for a living, bro. Ain't no such thing as pressure, bro.
That's pressure, bro.
That's not pressure.
You
do that all the time.
You touch him, he out of bounds, bro.
Mental lapse, pressure, burst the pipe. That's all I got to say.
Bro dove for a ghost.
Hey, burst the pipe. Hey, D's like, I'm gone.
Right.
I'm gone.
Hey,
he's like, stupid. I couldn't even get the chance.
The sad part was he really did look around like.
He did.
For real?
He had to because that helmet peripheral. He like,
oh my
God.
I'm
gone.
That way like this.
Was that single high safety? He was single? Or was it just, I think it was single high.
I ain't gonna answer that, but I just know he shouldn't have missed that tackle.
He was the only
yeah, because the other safety would have. Yeah, he was
like you have to make that
single high,
tackle,
bro. It's a 4-wide. I think it was the 4 or 3 receiver set.
Yeah,
whatever. I'm really baffled about that because I don't know that outside of, even though I ain't got that on my list, but that and that Michigan State muff punt is one of the two things that pissed me off.
I forgot about that. Dang, that would have pissed me.
That
year that everybody was talking cash.
The year that basically Michigan was finally about to be Michigan. Yes, and he muffed the
punt and tried to kick it, got blocked. State took that way to the crib. That was game.
All he had
to sicko mode.
What year was it?
2013.
Sicko mode. That was like
2014, 2013. It was 2013.
It was
you
one
know
of
what?
them years.
I don't know nor care. But I was hurt by that. But this is on topic. It's on topic, but it's on topic because it relates to Lauren was talking about the Saints. Like, Drew Brees is my favorite quarterback, and I honestly felt in my heart that they would have beat the Patriots. But they had to play the Patriots Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. They would have beat them, in my opinion, and especially with the Saints defense that they had.
Talking about last year?
No,
2 years.
The Viking situation.
Okay, gotcha.
That defense was just like, all right. You know, they got Lattimore, they got some young bulls back there. I'm like, all right, they gonna be nice. It's gonna be a shootout.
It's gonna be a shootout. That's all I'm about to say.
It's gonna definitely be a shootout. But how I looked at it is, if Drew Brees was torching the number 1 defense in the second half in the league, the Patriots ain't had no. I ain't gonna say they don't have a.
Their defense wasn't what it is now.
They wasn't ready for
but when you
their defense wasn't that good.
But the Vikings defense was legit. Mm-hmm. Like the pass rush, the secondary, like bro, like everybody on their defense was just nasty.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just I'm just baffled about that. I really am. I really am baffled about
no one saying Kobe for sure.
It's like
burning popcorn.
Good God.
Girl.
Nice.
We're gonna talk about that later.
But I guess I'll have to say mine after we get back from the break. So remember us to follow us on YouTube at The Huddle Up. Please follow us.
Show love.
Hit that bell. And subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell for me. We'll be right back after this song. Appreciate it.
Ooh,
I ain't gonna lie. That jump hurt.
Bro.
What he just said.
I was
so mad. I was mad. In 3 sporting events that happened this decade, that's one of the 3 that I was just beyond pissed. Like,
hey, y'all was right. It was game 6, but I know that was the last game. That was the 4th game.
How was it the last game?
No, it was they was gonna get eliminated.
Eliminated.
I see what you're saying. Like if they would have lost, that was over with.
It's don't lie. This hold.
Well, yeah, but
because definitely got to get into that. I was gonna break that down.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Because
I mean, because
I was gonna compare. You feel me?
That's the same day the Kobe game was on.
I was watching both. I was flicking
back
and forth.
I was too.
I was flicking back and forth because I wanted to see Steph get that 403-point.
Oh yeah, I was flicking back and
That was
forth.
the same day as the Kobe game.
Because I got them both on my phone.
I thought that was a group. I thought that was like the record for like the.
That was the record for the 73-9, and that was he hit his 402nd 3-point.
Whoever they was playing, I'm like, they gonna beat them. Whatever. I'm about to watch Kobe, and I kept flicking back
and
forth.
And
I'm
like,
after Kobe started heating up, I'm like, you know what? We can go stay.
He really heated up in the second half.
That's
That's what it was in the second half, for
I was
sure.
talking smack like he ain't gonna hit 40.
Bro, I said the same thing.
He ain't
I'm
gonna
like,
hit 50.
I
I'm like,
said-
I ain't gonna lie.
I was saying,
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, Kobe's not getting no 30.
I was on Twitter
Those
going
two was
dummy.
like one of the moments I got saved in my phone. Like, bro, I will forever have these in my phone.
mine
Yes.
Those 2 videos, I gotta have those.
Hey,
on my phone.
I was going dummy on Twitter like, oh yeah, all the naysayers, let's get it.
Hey, what made me laugh was when Shaq was like, he told Kobe drop 50. He was like, this motherfucker drop 60. God, he's stupid.
Bro. And he didn't look. I mean, of course he was slow
He didn't look
off the
bad.
drip,
He
but
didn't look
his
bad.
lift was good that game for sure off the jump shot, bro.
And he was,
It was
He
look
said,
good.
he said he gave it everything.
Yeah, right. He said he couldn't even feel his legs, bro. He's like, I couldn't feel it. I just, he was.
He was
so
in his-
dead.
that's
He
that
was
zone, bro.
That's
When
that
you in the
Mamba
zone,
boy.
yes.
That's that Mamba boy.
He was hitting dudes with the signature dip,
And then,
jump
what
shot,
made-
hand in the face. Joe Eagles had his hand all in this jump, bro.
That's what I'm about to say.
Ugh.
That's what made me mad. The
Yeah.
fact that they kept saying that, wasn't nobody really checking Kobe like that. Like, bro, are you serious?
Bro, they was playing good. It was without fouling.
In the
Without
second half, they
fouling,
was
though.
definitely checking him for real.
I
for
mean,
real.
you
First
know, it's
half-
only so much they're going to allow without
That's
letting
what I'm
foul.
saying.
So,
And then he was getting a couple calls. Was like, all right, that's a Kobe call.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple calls was like, Kobe really didn't get touched, but I'll take it.
Gordon Hayward was sliding his feet good. Joe Eagles was sliding his feet.
He was getting.
I was just watching the highlights.
I think at
I
a
was
certain
too,
subconsciously they
yesterday.
wanted to see Kobe go off too. That's how I would think about it. Like,
I mean,
oh,
yeah,
so-
but you still got to make the shots,
They
though,
not-
That's
D.
what I'm saying. You still
Still gotta make
shot.
shots.
It came to a certain point where they was like guarding him, and it was like space, and I was just watching.
No,
Hold on,
bro.
hold on, hold on.
Especially, it was a clutch moment,
Let me
too.
finish. Let me finish. So like, it was space, and they'd be like, all right, Kobe just shot it. It's kind of like it was a delayed response from my opinion. I'm
No,
trying to
no,
say nothing
In
wrong
the
with
first
Kobe.
half, I can see this. Second half, no, because the
No,
game got tight.
still got tight.
That's what I'm saying. The
That's
second
why
half
he
got
dropped
tight.
60.
They weren't about to make the playoffs. You told
But
them
it's
care.
that's
They
why
just-
he.
Bro,
It
would you
don't
want him
matter.
to set a record when you his last game?
And lose.
That's just like the Raptors. That's like Jalen Rose. Like we forever be known. You won the 80. You won the.
Because they was
81
down.
Warriors.
That's the whole reason why he hit 81 points, because they was down. They was down like 25, 27.
He
Cool.
In that Jalen Rose game.
Yeah.
Oh,
When he played Toronto, they was
81.
down. They was down the whole game.
Yes, they didn't go up. They didn't start blowing them out until
how he
fourth
did-
quarter.
That's how he did with the Jazz. They was down the whole game. And he
Yeah.
just, I'm just like,
Kept
good.
hitting.
And I'm thinking, like,
ISO.
I know Kobe is not about to win this game, even though it's not the championship. But that's so.
And everybody said it because, like you say, he came off that injury. I'm like, if there's one person who's overcome an injury, it's Kobe.
bro, like his mindset is just
Yeah, I was just
Yes,
watching
sir.
a documentary
He
with
different.
Kobe. He different.
he different.
I was just watching the Muse.
Yeah.
I was
I
just
knew
watching
it-
that at work
I knew
yesterday.
Kobe was different when he tore his Achilles and went to the free throw
Free
line.
throw line, because they was free. The playoffs was on the line.
It was.
Yep.
Oh, but he nailed both of them. That walked
Yep.
off. Dwayne Wade. Oh, he hurt his shoulder. He getting will
Oh,
call.
here
I'm
you
like,
go.
Clay
There you
Thompson-
go.
Clay Thompson tore his ACL, walked
Can't
to the
walk
tunnel.
to the tunnel.
Came
Came
back.
back out like.
Hey, look,
like,
both
jump
of
on fire. His D probably was on fire.
Play, nigga. Like,
Hey,
playing.
goon life.
He like, I'm trying to play. Get what y'all
Hey,
talking
his jump
about.
probably was on
Hey.
fire, boy. Thriving.
I ain't gonna lie. When I tore my ACL, I got up walking.
He was like, oh, yeah.
I was tough. I was tough in the in the gym, but when I got outside the door, I just fell out. Like, oh, watch your hurt.
It was like throbbing in on fire?
Yeah, it's fire, and I heard it snap too. That's the crazy part. I
It
heard
was like
it,
a pop.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm about to
that's
play this
fine.
song up, bring it back.
and I couldn't move.
Mm.
That's how scared I was.
Yeah.
I just said you was scared in the car.
All right, 3.
You finna do jaw dropper?
No, I'm gonna finish mine. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the Huddle Up. Remember, I hope y'all liked and subscribe to our YouTube page. Remember that. Please do that. Please do that. But we about to get back into the best moments in sports of the decade, and we finished off with my boy Lowe. He was talking about the depressing, what they call it,
The
I
Minnesota
forgot what-
Miracle.
yeah, Minnesota
Yeah.
Miracle.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Double M.
yeah, it was. What's it say? Skull.
Double M, baby.
I forgot what we left off saying before break. Oh, the Michigan State little situation when
I gotta watch that.
he literally they literally had the game in the bag. All he had to
All he
do
had
was
was
just
punt it.
and of course he was gonna get tackled. I highly doubt if my man was gonna run it back. He ended up muffing it, tried to pick it up again, got hit, somebody scooped the ball up, made one person miss, and he scored.
Nah, he was so sick. He probably had to just
Was that at
like.
your house too?
It was at the crib.
That was-
It's at the crib, and it's a meme of a dude like this.
Oh yeah, my man's
Like it's a
with the
meme. Like,
glasses.
oh my god, like what just
Sick.
happened? Hurts.
Whole
Hurts.
stadium sick.
He
And
got
then
popped. He
they
got
my
popped
man-
that hard way. He just like.
Cause he
yes.
tried to punt it again.
He tried, like bro, you gotta think about it. You got
He
8
did.
people coming
Yeah,
at you.
he tried
and
to
you,
just get the ball out, but
You
he couldn't.
barely right. You barely got a chance the first time, but now
But he can throw it too,
That's what I'm
right?
saying. Can he throw it?
He can throw it.
He can.
But,
But it wouldn't have been scripted.
You gotta think of his mind at that time, bro.
That's what he's used to. He's a punter. He used to just
Yeah.
Now, what if he would like threw it out of bounds? Is that would have been intentional grounding or something?
It would have probably
If it
put them
wasn't a
in field-
receiver or somebody over there.
It probably would have put them in like range for a field goal for sure, and they probably would have won. But I would have took my chance on that. Then what
Then-
happened?
Yeah.
Good God.
I mean, it probably was like, again,
So my mind stayed-
pressure. So much pressure.
My mind stayed. My mind stayed in that happening, and then when I think it was Maurice Williams or number 43 when he missed that tackle against Diggs,
It's more
hurt.
Yikes.
Hurts. But anyways, let's talk about something positive. So, my best moments from this decade, I hate to say it, but it's one of the coldest Super Bowls I probably ever witnessed in my life, and that was Super Bowl 51 when Atlanta lost and the Patriots came back.
That was about to be my jaw
that-
dropping, bro.
That was
I was
like,
so sick, bro.
for me,
That's
that
how
was
it
like
was.
the greatest Super Bowl or football game I ever seen in my life.
Tom Brady.
And even though I hate the Patriots, it's like
I was sick,
God.
bro.
they're
I was sick.
a
Oh,
dynasty that
God.
can't be messed with, bro.
Bro, I wanted Julio to win,
I did too.
and
I
I
did
wanted.
too.
I was liking Matty, dog. Matty had the MVP
Matt,
that year.
guy, Devontae,
Matty
you
was
got
the
Devontae
MVP
Freeman,
that year.
Sanu.
sick.
It's a lot of people from Atlanta on that team I actually like mess with. I like.
I for sure
So
jump
I'm just
bandwagon, but I always like Julio though.
Yeah, Julio my guy. But it was just the fact, though, you down 28-3 in the third quarter.
Oh,
Tom
I was
Brady
so
in the-
mad, bro. I turned it off.
Bro,
But I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to go to sleep.
I was
Woke
more
up like,
I was more amazed, like, bro, like Tom Brady is the definition of
Go.
greatness. For like, and like somebody said something to me when he was on the bench, and they was like, I don't know what prayer he said, but it must have been a good one because they ended up scoring like I think 31 straight points.
Man.
Bro, in the
I
third,
was just-
even in Madden, that's like
listen.
I'm gonna run the clock out.
Not to cut you
Jeez.
off. I was looking at how like locked in he was,
Bro.
bro. He like his
Laser
pocket
vision.
was still caving in good. You
Bro.
feel me? Like they was getting good pressure at certain times. It was less than it was the first half.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah.
But he was just like, bro, sitting, not moving, bro. He wasn't flinching, bro. He was locked in, bro. He like, I'm determined to make
Then
this
you
throw.
gotta think about it, bro. He been here.
Right.
He been there before.
Right.
So it's like, all right, this ain't nothing but practice for him.
To me, that's what solidified. Like Tom Brady was already a GOAT before that. In my
That
eyes.
clutchness,
But
bro.
to me, that's when he got to the like Mike
Yeah.
Jordan,
Yeah.
like
No,
seeing
Mount Rushmore,
Mount like
for sure, for
greatest
sure.
athletes of all time. To me,
Yeah, definitely.
Was that number 5? Was that
Yeah,
number
that's
5 for him?
Yeah, because they lost to the Eagles. That would have been, 6. But
Mm.
they ended up beating St. Louis, to make it 6. But getting number 5, bro, like that, like
that was crazy.
Bro.
that's like one of the craziest games ever.
That was crazy.
He threw 2 touchdowns in the second half. He threw that one pick 6 in the first half, I believe. And the fact that Atlanta did not score none in the second half. No, did they? Hold on. I don't think they, because it was 28. No. Dang, I don't want to be wrong. I don't think they scored the second half. I don't think they did.
Falcons, they did.
Yeah.
And
I don't
another
think they
thing
did.
I noticed, bro, I was mad about is that they started at first half. Atlanta was running man. They was switching it. They really was playing man predominantly. Then they switched to zone. And that's all it takes is for him to sit back and just pick the zone apart, bro.
And he had
No,
weapons
they was
at
playing
the same time.
man because that's when we was talking about because we kept talking about.
It was a lot of players that was
number
playing zone
23.
though.
Oh,
Number
I-
two,
yeah, I know
my man's kept
I
getting
can't forget
cooked
his name.
every play,
Element
and
was chewing
Brady
him up.
was targeting him on purpose
chewing
every
him up.
play. I'm like, bro, take boy out the game. Throw a rookie in there just because, fam,
Give him a chance.
cooked.
And then the crazy thing about it was, like, after everybody mad and you calm down, I start looking at Twitter stuff and start talking to, like, the dudes at church. I thought about it. Atlanta went away from the run.
Yep.
They literally was averaging about 4 to 5 yards a
Freeman was
carry.
getting
Freeman
off.
was going off.
He
Then-
was getting off.
And they kept trying to throw the ball. And I'm like, bro, if you just run the ball, y'all would have been straight. Y'all
Take some
trying
clock off, bro.
That's
Time
what I'm saying.
possession
I'm
matters.
like-
You got to
like,
keep it away from Tom Brady, bro.
Do
You
know
can't give
who-
him a chance to
you
get
know
that
who you
one.
playing against? You playing against 12.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it would have mattered, bro.
I
I was
did.
just so locked in.
It would because
It
the time
would've
was
made-
limited.
it
That's how you
would've
beat
Every
them, though.
incomplete pass they had, bro, to stop the clock.
It would have made a difference, but I don't know if
If Freeman was running like
It would've been
that,
closer,
they
for
needed
sure.
a first down.
It would have been closer,
If
but
Freeman
listen.
was running like that, he needed first
That's
down.
how
He
you
needed
beat
first
like
down.
the Aaron Rodgers, the Patrick Mahomes,
Keep
the Tom
going.
Brady. These cats that can just sniper you up, just like chisel you up. You gotta run the ball, bro, to keep it out of their hands. Keep them cold. You feel me? Like
Basically.
the best you can.
To get that first
Ice them
down,
out
bro.
is the best you can. Cause once they get it,
It's
It's
all right.
over.
woo!
Like I said,
Dots.
Atlanta never been there before. That was their first
Yeah.
time. You know, in a while, if not. You know, so it's like you got experience versus unexperienced, and then y'all want to keep throwing the ball and 12 over there. So I'm just like, the fact that they came back and won the way they won, it was just like, bro, greatest game of the decade, bro. Period. To me,
Yeah.
Football
Yeah.
game ever. Like that's like my favorite Super Bowl ever. Like I don't think no Super Bowl allegedly can top that right now.
You know what?
Right now.
That Nick Foles and Tom Brady duel. That
was nice.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
I think that might be my favorite.
But you got
Cause I like the Nick Foles.
I like comeback
For
stories. Like when you really think
Yeah.
somebody down and out, and people in Atlanta, oh, it's over. You know, Bow Wow saying all he was saying, it's over. Then you start getting worried when
He the
Yeah.
reason they lost.
you know,
Yeah.
when they start chipping back.
Hey,
I love
You ain't
comeback.
Calvin Cambridge no more. You should have said that.
I love comeback games, bro. I really do. But I like the feeling of somebody thinking you got it,
Yeah.
especially in Madden, and then I just come back and beat you, and then you salty.
I guess I'm a prisoner of the moment though, cause I for sure like it's between those two. Like it's that 2017 and then what was that 2018 was
Right.
Nick Foles, the 2018 and Nick Foles and Tom Brady when they was battling for real. Cause I think Tom set the playoff record for 505 passing yards or something.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah.
Bro, that's steep. They lost though.
Yeah, they lost, but I mean,
But and then like how you said, like they was counting Nick Foles out too, bro. People, I was every show, bro. Like before, like the games, they'd be like, "Oh, he gonna fold this time. He gonna be the real Foles goal." Like
Nick
he
Foles.
was really stepped up clutch, bro. That jump, that still take a lot to do what he did too.
Nick Foles low key deserves a statue. I think he got one. I think he got one in Philly.
Do
I
he?
think-
Oh, he gonna get one if he don't got one.
No, I think he got one because that's when he went to the sideline and told Doug about that Philly special.
Oh, yeah, Philly special.
Yeah, I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
he's the second. He came in and won 3 or 4 games that was like really, really important, and then turned up in the Super Bowl,
Yes.
and didn't nobody give him
Hey.
a chance. He got cut from different teams. I'm like, bro,
Dog, last year he even came up clutch. He had a good game against the Bears. Remember when they jackknifed the field goal, but they still was behind. He came back. He put up a good game,
I
bro.
ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna do it again. I
Yeah?
did. I'm like, I don't know.
That was
See,
tough. But
But
he got that gene in him
right.
under the right system.
But my other favorite moment, as it is yours, is the Kobe 60 moment. That's like one of the best, I think, closeout games a player can have outside of winning a championship game
Mhm.
7.
Yeah.
But like the way Kobe did it, like we said with the injuries and stuff like that, and then Kobe sold out the Staples Center. Like them tickets was like ridiculous. I think for the bleacher seats it was just like $1,500. Them tickets was going crazy, and the fact I'm in my dorm room at Eastern, chilling watching the game. My boy Ryan, and I like I said, in between break, I'm like, look, Kobe is not about to score 30. And I didn't want him. I wanted him to in the low, but I wanted to like play devil advocate, like no, he ain't gonna score. And I ain't gonna lie, when he got to like 35, I'm like,
He
It's
can
a
do
wrap.
it.
yeah, I'm like, all right, Cole.
He can do it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, Cole.
Like Marquise
Oh, my
Parks
God.
there talk about Atlanta choked. Dog.
He said, who said that?
Marquise Barksdale.
Oh,
Spark.
right. Spark.
That's
What up,
Spark.
What up,
What
Spark?
up, boy?
Hey,
What's going on?
Choke.
Hey, so I want to substitute one of mine.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to substitute one of mine. I'm gonna take the Derrick Rose one out, and I'm gonna put the 2014 Dirk in there.
You mean 2011?
Yeah,
2011, my bad.
Yeah.
2011.
That
Cause he went off the whole
Bro.
series.
He did.
He went off.
I
He
still
did
think
get down.
I
He
still
was
think
good.
that's the most. I still think Dirk got the second most unguardable shot, bro, because he was 7 foot. He faded like thought was like the way his geometry was, bro. When he faded, bro, he was just
You
hitting.
talking about
Bro was leaning back like these, bro. You cannot contest it,
The
bro.
bad
And then
part,
it's up here.
Yes,
the bad
and then
part-
it's Kareem Skyhook, and
Dirk.
then it's Dirk, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's
the bad part about it was Bosh was getting
cooked.
No, but they started off the series with Joel Anthony on them. If you watch it, and Dirk was going over.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's where it really messed up. I'm like, why would you put Joel Anthony?
Because they thought, you know what I'm saying, he's scrappy or something, but
Nah, we
just
didn't
because he
keep
ain't
him
had
that.
no hair don't mean he's scrappy.
Hey,
You feel me?
disrespectful. I got
Hey,
you.
we didn't keep him that long.
That's definitely disrespectful.
Yeah, we really did. Still.
Dirk
Hey,
was-
he made it to 2 ships though. 2 or 3.
Two. It's
Two.
two. And he won MVP in his career. Dirk was really that dude, bro.
Oh, Joel Anthony.
I'm talking about Joel Anthony.
Oh, Joe Anthony. Oh, my bad.
Whoa.
Oh, my bad.
First one of the year. First one of the year.
I'm gonna hold that one right here.
I'm like,
Right here. Right
it's
here.
cool though, bro.
I think he averaged 6 points.
My boy Joe was riding that
Wow,
bull.
bro.
That's disrespectful. You gonna put him on Dirk, bro? I understand the concept, but like, come on,
Come on,
that's Dirk,
man.
bro.
That's
Dirk,
Dirk,
bro.
top 6 all time in scoring in the league. That's
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying, bro.
Dirk, one of my favorite
Told
players,
you,
bro.
that unstoppable fadeaway, boy. That's all you take. That's all it takes is an unstoppable
He
move.
underrated to me. Dirk is the truth, bro. Y'all got any other special moments of the decade you want to slide in there before we go to jaw dropping boys?
I want to get into this.
You gonna get into jaw dropping?
I got another one. I got another football related jaw dropping, bro.
Yeah, me too. It might be the
Sorry.
same.
It might be the same for sure.
It probably is.
I hope.
Cause it's recent. I told you I'm a prisoner of the moment.
All right, look. So, topic change. Now we about to go to jaw dropping moments of the decade, and Kari want to start off because I really want to hear what you got to say.
I'm for sure gonna say you're gonna be like, oh man, again, cause it's your squad. The Seahawks.
Don't do it.
Listen.
We're not about to do this, bro.
Listen, bro. What was Pete Carroll thinking, bro? Come on, bro. He a play caller, right? He offensive minded coach. Come on, dog.
I ain't gonna lie. That's what I got too.
I told you,
That's what I got too,
look.
bro.
I'm like,
That's what I got
bro,
too.
what were you thinking, bro?
take it.
How many times in beast mode on a 1 yard line, bro?
I can't take it.
They made the play, bro, for the touchdown. Leap over the, you know what I'm saying, the whole line, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. I think it was really some politics in it, bro. Where they was
for
like, where they was like, oh, we want Russell. You feel me, to be the dude because,
Bro.
I mean, just because Marshawn, the way his image was.
Right.
I'm
You
gonna
feel
let
me?
you go. Let you finish.
Did you see the interview with Matt Barnes and Marshawn Lynch when he talked about like looked at the linemen, like everybody in the huddle
Yeah,
game?
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, he was like, it was like quiet, like it was steep,
Like,
like
like what?
the play call.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's
I remember
great.
that.
I just want to say this before I go because I'm gonna go off. The fact that Marshawn literally almost scored a touchdown the play before.
Yeah.
Why not giving him the ball again? And then you do. Oh God.
That boy Malcolm jumped that ball. Hey, look, he knew it. I don't know.
Zell going through it.
I
Bro,
think
I
Malcolm.
was watching
Hey,
with
then
Zell
Malcolm.
hard, bro.
Listen, then Malcolm say that was a play they ran,
Yes.
that like a go-to throughout the whole season,
Yes.
and he knew it was coming. Bro, he jumped that boy, bro. I was like,
And they even showed film of him getting cooked on that play.
yeah.
And then when it actually happened, like you said, he already knew what was
He already
Messed up the
knew.
whole dynasty.
Oh my goodness.
Messed up. That was a possible dynasty right there.
Oh,
The
definitely.
squad they had. Oh,
Definitely.
my God.
I'm so mad.
Everybody was done after that.
Hey, bro, that was steep, bro. I was heated off that too, cause I've never been a New England fan, so I for sure was going for the Seahawks. Man, I went back when I went to school the next day, bro. And all the Seahawks
Don't
cat was
talk to
sick.
me.
No, I didn't,
Sick.
I didn't want to say nothing. But look, we gonna cut to this break, and I'm gonna calm down because I'm real pissed off right now
Nice.
about this.
Nice.
Y'all remember to like and subscribe, hit that bell on our YouTube page, please. We appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe and comment on the videos that y'all see.
The Huddle Up.
Thank you, appreciate it. I'm about to snap.
Hey, bro,
Alright.
that was so steep, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know Pete Carroll. He should have lost his job after that one, but they really back him though over there. He should have lost his job after that one, though.
When I say I was at Eastern, bro, watching that game in the dorms,
Sick.
and when I saw him throw the ball and it got picked, I ran out of my dorm room screaming, bro. I was mad, beyond mad. Oh, I remember like it was yesterday. I was in disbelief that he really did that. Like, it gotta be a joke. It gotta be a joke.
Filled the tub of water and put his head in there and start screaming.
I was so mad, man. Like,
Man,
bro,
they did a drop back on a 1 yard line. They could at least ran a boot or something.
I would have took
Come
that.
on, bro. Come on, man. You got Russell. Look, you got dynamic dudes on the offense, bro. If y'all could have ran a boot, bro.
They ran
Now that you say
They ran a drop back.
I would have took that. I would have took
They
that.
ran slants off a bunch formation with max protection.
Listen, bro.
So it was only one
And he
row.
had time too.
Only one row.
I'd rather for him.
They didn't get no pressure on that play, did they?
No, because it was
a
it was
a
strut. It was
That's
a
why I
one
said
step.
It's a
Boom.
one-step boom.
One step. Boom.
Good drop back. The good drop back. They did a drop back, bro.
Everybody was like,
He was probably the only route. I think he was the only route because they had max protection.
Well, because my man had to go this way. He came right.
Play action boot, bro.
Bro,
Come
I
on,
would have
man.
took that, bro. I would have been satisfied if you got that pick. I would understand.
Right, because it's Russell Wilson. His legs are dynamic.
And then you know how people
You
like
can
they,
dunk- he could have
they
dunked it
tryna-
off to
they tryna
Marshawn.
pump fake to get
Both
that
dynamic
one corner.
legs.
I would have took that, but you did a pick play.
Marshawn
Who was the
finally
target
with the
receiver?
TD.
It was Lockett, number 30.
Lockett,
no,
Tyler.
No, not Lockett.
Baldwin?
No,
Not Baldwin
no.
was in the game?
No, Baldwin was in the game. It wasn't him. It was 83. I think his name Lockett. I think he go with Taraji.
Tyler Lockett?
No, not Tyler Lockett.
It's
Bet not.
No, not Tyler Lockett. I think the other dude name is Lockett.
Oh.
But he's number 83. Look it up. And I think he go with Taraji Henson.
Come back in 30 seconds.
But I'm like,
He's a tight end.
no, he receiver. He like 6'4" or something like that. 6'3", like. Oh my god.
Practice squad.
Pissed me off.
What's that,
He
2014?
said
That was
practice
2014, right?
squad.
Put in Super Bowl 49. So it was Super Bowl 49. I just know that for a fact.
Wait, that was the receiver he threw it to?
Yeah.
I thought it was Baldwin.
No.
Mike's,
What's up, family? Welcome back to the Huddle Up podcast, and I'm doing much better right now. I'm really lying. I'm really not. But we was talking about the Seahawks as one of the most jaw-dropping situations in this decade, where Pete Carroll decided to throw the ball instead of running with Marshawn, who was literally the best running back in the league, arguably the best running back in the league. So, Curry, you have anything
That
else?
wasn't
you wanna say?
49.
Huh?
I said.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
it wasn't.
49 was the Seahawks and the Broncos.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Was 50?
Okay. Right, but who else got a you done with
Yeah.
your stuff? Okay.
I got one.
All right.
For me, it's the 2010, so right at the beginning of the decade, but the finals between the Lakers and the Celtics. And I was, I'm still a Celtics fan, but back then I was like a crazy Celtic fan sitting in front of the TV when they lost Game 7 to the Lakers. I was absolutely sick. So jaw dropping as far as like just my hopes being let down. I was so hurt. Y'all ever been so hurt like you turn off all the lights?
Yeah.
And just turn off the
I've
TV
been there.
and just go to bed.
05 Pistons.
Yeah, I was that.
Yeah.
The 05 Pistons,
Yeah,
that
that's-
year after the ship.
Because
Yeah.
Boston had a squad that year. They
Yeah,
had
what?
Yeah, everybody.
They had
Everybody.
Nate Robinson, Glenn Davis. They had Shaq, even though he got hurt. They had Rasheed Wallace. They had
Yeah.
they had a
They had a
squad,
team.
Yeah.
and they lost, and Kobe beat them. To give props to Kobe, but man, Kobe
Better
played
one
with a
piece
broke
hit that
finger,
three.
by the way. And then Ron Artest hit that 3 to you, like you said.
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
Yeah. Dan Fisher hit a 3.
Hey, Derek Fisher been them
the
so many
good
times.
stuff. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So,
With the good
and
cash
then-
all day.
And then to this day, bro, when I'm on YouTube late at night and I watch basketball games, it's still that game. They'll still play that game.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, why would y'all? Why would y'all do this?
play,
to me?
they put that. That's one of the games that's actually full. On,
Yeah,
they don't have a lot of full games on YouTube.
Right.
That's one of them though.
Yeah, so that's my jaw dropping moment. Just as I was just so hurt, bro. I was so mad. I was upset. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
I have to say, even though like the Detroit Pistons was never really the Detroit Pistons was really never good after 04. I say, bro, when I just felt some type of way because I was from Detroit and we just got embarrassed. Like when Brandon Knight stepped in the paint
That's a Jordan Love for sure. That was.
and DeAndre Jordan dunked on him out. I was like, bro.
Bro, he didn't even get a chance to brace himself when he hit the floor. He was just
like,
all back, right? He was just like
Yeah.
this.
Then it made it worse because he
bag.
was in the air and they called foul.
Hey, that is true though. He called
Yeah, that ball they called
foul.
foul, bro.
favorite players at the time. I was so hurt, bro.
Oh my
You took it.
God.
That killed his career, I think. Because he
was-
kept getting messed up after that, too.
It was something.
So it was like confidence that really. Because Brandon Knight was like nice
He was
with
solid.
the hill.
He was solid.
Yeah.
He was nice.
He could have got better. He was
He had
young.
game.
He had game. For sure.
Then Kyrie cooked him at the All-Star game. It was
I
his
feel like
Detroit
he more
jersey.
slipped than anything, but
I don't know, but it looked bad.
What? Oh, yeah.
The,
Oh, yeah, he
ISO.
slipped, but that's all it
I'm
takes,
saying,
though.
like, it's
That's
still
all,
all it takes.
that's all it takes.
But
That's all it takes.
I mean, Kyrie was a little.
And he was doing all that while he was
Shaky,
like
baby.
in the Detroit jersey. I'm like, oh man.
I told people, bro. Brandon Knight gave Kyrie 30 before that All-Star game. That's what that was about. Because Brandon was lighting Kyrie up at the Palace. I was at that game, and Kyrie wanted he wanted all smoke. So yeah, that's how that goes.
In the Detroit jersey though.
I do remember that though, because I'm like, why they keep showing DeAndre Jordan face?
In the
I
worst
saw
part.
it. I'm like, oh my god, oh my. And then they had the nerve to call foul. I'm like,
I mean, he did foul him, though.
Dog.
He was
Bro,
Yeah.
like,
Body to body.
That's tough, bro.
Relax.
Bro, they for sure call
Should
foul.
have kept Will Byron.
oh my god.
Oh, I don't know about
Relax.
that. Will was nice, though.
Low blow.
Yeah, Will was nice.
Willie nice though. Willie nice. That's it, Mike.
That's it.
All right.
Of course.
I got two, but I'm gonna make them quick. The first one is the
What they say in church, take your time.
the national championship. Chris Jenkins, who I have no idea where he's at right now. He hit that shot for Villanova to beat North Carolina.
Big fella.
That 3-pointer,
Yeah.
man.
Pull up too. That was clean.
That was a good.
clean pull up.
That was a good shot.
Yeah.
And like I said, Villanova was number 2, so they of course was the underdog. That was a real good game.
That was a really good game.
That was a real good game.
Because it was like 2 back-to-back crazy shots.
Yeah,
I think
my
my man's hit one.
My
that was
man's
just
hit
like,
a 3, and then before that, somebody else hit
yeah,
one.
but my man's 3 was so awkward. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro,
Yep.
that went in. For real. For real.
Yeah,
Like,
it was one of them.
It was
like,
that slingshot. It was the
I think it was
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 it-
it Fro or something like that. Light skinned dude, I think.
what was the last shot? Was in
Yeah,
the
light skin.
right wing.
Yeah,
But that was a nasty shot though.
yeah. That
Then
was
he
a good
pulled
shot.
up. I'm like, ooh, big fella too.
And then my other one is not so happy. We talked about this before. Is the year that Rose initially went down.
Oh boy.
That,
Yeah.
bro.
That hurt my heart.
When he not even supposed to be in the game in the
dog.
first place, bro.
Bro,
I promise you, I'm suing. I'm wrong.
That's
I'm suing
Thibodeau, bro.
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau was out cold for that,
Gotta
bro.
sue.
bro, I swear I threw my phone, bro. I got mad. I'm like, why is he in the game? You know, already like the game was over.
Yeah,
What are
the
you
game-
doing?
The game was already a done deal. Done data. You decided to keep this dude in
Sick.
it. For what?
Yeah, man. Like not
For
saying
what?
it wasn't eventually gonna happen or it
Yeah,
was gonna
right.
happen, but just it would have been better to see how Rose would have turned out.
Yeah.
Not having that
Yeah.
injury at that time, it could have been bad for the league. I honestly,
I really feel like he would have been the best point
I
guard
don't
right
think.
now.
Yeah, I don't think the Heat would have went on the run that they had
And it's
with,
like
with the way.
when
that
it comes
the
to
rules were set
injuries,
up.
though, bro, it's like we discussed before. It's a lot of people who would have been. It's a lot of people who would have been
Great.
great long term. Like Derrick Rose won, and I even say T-Mac.
Yeah.
He still had a good
T-Mac
career.
was.
though.
He still had a
He
good
had
career.
a
Yeah,
good
but
career.
it was short.
He still had a good career.
Well, at least we got to see more glimpses of him in his prime than you did D Rose.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I mean, like what 2 or 3 years in a row, D Rose is. I mean, one
That
year
guy.
Yeah.
it was like he came back and then he
He
got
did
hurt
it
again,
again.
and then something else
Yeah.
happened. He got hurt again.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
He got hurt again. Because
he
when he
couldn't lose
came
to
back
win.
again, he was in the playoffs. That's when he hit that buzzer beater on the Cavs off glass.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just
That was
imagine if he.
2015. 2015. That was the first year LeBron went back to Cleveland.
I'm just like,
And that receiver,
And they
my
still
bad, I was
consider
late.
him-
That receiver name was Ricardo Lockett.
Lockett. I know I wouldn't.
They had him, cause he's 6'2", so they was going for
Big
tall
body.
receivers
Yeah, big body.
for the goal
I
line.
knew I wasn't tripping.
My bad.
I knew who Lockett was. I just said, well, no, Tyler Lockett. I'm like, ugh. Anyways, you
Yeah, that's it for me, bro.
And honestly, it's so hard to watch the Bulls. I mean, I was a Bulls fan, bro.
Hey, they
the Bulls
hold
had something
on.
growing, bro.
They low key
I
still
swear.
got a roster.
I know
They got
They
if
got
they keep the
five.
core together
Nice.
and they give it a chance, bro. Cause you know the Bulls, they quick to get off some stuff. They're an organization that
As me playing
switch it up
devil's
quick
advocate,
and play themselves.
Zach LaVine's over there going off, but D Rose ain't over there, so I ain't got no.
Hey, they in the playoff hunt. That's what I just want to say. They in the playoff hunt this year.
Everybody
On the East, technically.
Oh man.
Who knows, man? I like to see him in
What?
the first round
Bulls.
and Zach LaVine put some. Just want to see him on the bigger stage. Not to get too sidetracked.
That's fair. That's fair enough. So
Okay, cool.
my jaw dropping moment for the decade, unfortunately, is the Seattle Seahawks situation.
Nice.
And I'm getting mad again. But I'm trying not to. Listeners, y'all just bear with me. Just the fact that Marshawn Lynch, like I said earlier, almost scored the previous play, and you had the audacity to do a pick play. A pick play. You didn't even go to Doug Baldwin, your key receiver. You went to Lockett. Come on. For real.
Oh, he's 6'2".
I don't care. You still threw it. How he threw it? He didn't throw it high. He threw it right like.
Yeah, he ain't throw it like a fade.
He threw it where the corner could get
Exactly.
in. If he'd have threw it a little behind him, Butler wouldn't have been able to
or
cut him
this
off.
threw it high. If you threw it high, I'd have been satisfied.
Right,
with that.
a jump ball.
Yeah, but
Well,
but you can't even do a
Malcolm,
jump
I
ball.
said because Malcolm's 6'2" or 6
Bro,
foot.
if
He
you
tall
look at
too.
the
So
But him
play-
being a light man,
it'd have been tough.
Bro, he
Lockett
beat him
been-
to the ball.
Yep.
Obviously, because he knew the play.
Yep.
But then it's just like he led him. And then my man's had alligator arms. So he was doing like this when he went. He didn't extend his arms at all. That's another reason I was mad.
He probably, I don't
No.
think he got the touch.
No.
He didn't get a feel of where Malcolm was at.
Sorry.
Of course,
shield
he
him off.
didn't.
Yeah, it was too
But
quick.
Still,
All right.
but still,
I play
you gotta,
receiver,
you
bro.
gotta
You gotta
go
extend
get
your
that.
arms, bro.
You gotta go.
Yeah,
get that.
I know that, but I'm saying like, you can kind of use your body to shield the defender.
If he extended his arms, he wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but it was so quick. It happened so
That's what I'm
fast.
saying. Like then Butler knew. Like that's like if you play. It's like we hooping and you see
Tendencies.
me about to
Tendencies.
telegraph something. You already know what's up.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just like, come on. And then the fact that I watched so many. What happened? What happened?
Corey is childish, bro.
You did it! You did it, bro. No, he's talking about Mike, bro.
Oh my God. Here we go.
So you ain't gonna say here, dude. Dog hit me with the eyeballs, man.
Saying Mike telegraph passes.
Hey, you do me the same way, so like,
Bet. I got
you do me the same way. You
Even
do
though
me
you
the
did
same
it.
way. You quick to.
Even though you did it, but it's okay.
Mike, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Mike, don't do it. Let me get out what I gotta say. So
Ooh,
listen.
it's getting hot. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. God.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't know what to say. Look. I just want to say.
I wish he would.
That-
I wish he might.
I just want to say that the fact that I watched so many interviews of Marshawn talking about how much he was kind of, I ain't gonna say disappointed, but he was kind of like he was surprised himself that Pete Carroll didn't give him the ball again. And he kind of made it seem like, I mean, we win some, we lose some, but it was more or less like I was in disbelief, like he didn't give me the ball. And it's not like Marshawn is a selfish player, but it's like in that situation, even his first game back, like he looked it good. He's kind of chunky now, but he looked it good.
Bro, he
on
leaped
that.
over the
Yeah,
line.
man, like, and he ain't played it in a good minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why not give one of the best running backs in the league the ball at the 1 yard line? And he even said, quote, that that kind of like broke up the team chemistry in the locker room, and that's when the Legion of Boom kind of went like,
Yes, sir.
you know. But I don't think he said in an interview with somebody recently that I don't think Pete Carroll ever lived up to, saying like that was on me. I shouldn't have did that.
Smoker.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, G. You gotta take. You gotta.
Remember
man.
Richard Sherman's face, bro?
Yeah.
Even
He was so sick. I was sick too, but I'm saying
sick, bro.
he was
even
like,
on that play, that play that he broke down against that big run. He broke like 5 tackles. That
Oh, against
60
the
yard.
Saints. 67 yard against the
So
Saints.
when he
Wild
broke
card
that
game.
play down, he was telling them he was saying like the defense knew what it was. It was just about if you can stop it. Like
Basically.
we coming at you.
Yeah.
So it wasn't about, most people would say, well, they gonna run the ball, but that's
It
fine.
don't matter. You gotta
still
stop it.
gotta stop it. Like
that's at the end of the
give
day.
bro the ball and let him put his shoulders down and do what he do.
And respectfully, 1-on-1, nobody's tackling Marshawn Lynch.
Facts.
1-on-1. It's not.
It's a wrap.
It's not happening.
he had like
Maybe
somebody-
now, but
some
Like,
of
years
the,
ago, no.
No.
he's some of the has some of the
Even
greatest
now.
runs, bro.
Yeah, and low key,
Like
this,
individual run plays, like just big plays, bro.
Bro.
Oh my goodness, bro! Just
he's forever a legend in Seattle off that one run. Forever.
Indeed.
And honestly, this is just me. He's technically my second favorite running back. I got,
Oh, yeah.
I got LaDainian Tomlinson, I got Marshawn Lynch, and I got Christian
Legend.
McCaffrey. Outside of Barry. Outside of Barry.
Yeah.
But those three is just like,
Yeah.
you're not messing with.
If you lucky, he'll just blow past you.
I mean, yeah. But it's
Running
been
cats
people
over,
on film that literally backed up when he was running it up because they didn't want to get hit by him. I've literally seen it.
Hey,
Once be
Boy,
snapping,
a-
he
a
be snapping
Mack truck.
ankles.
Big
He be
time.
snapping ankles.
So look, subject change. Now we about to get into Derek Collison possibly making a return back to either the Clippers or the Lakers. So how do y'all feel about that? I'm kind of shocked about it. I honestly forgot he even left.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
let
really
me
did.
let me say this. I think that if the Clippers pick him up, it will be more of a defensive move because I don't think they necessarily need him. They don't necessarily need him because they got Lou Williams who can create. They got
Yeah.
Paul George who can create. Of course, Kawhi can create. And then for the Lakers, that's the thing with the Lakers, bro. Right now, I say a weak point is Rondo's been up and down. So that backup, he been up and down. I mean, he had some decent games so far this season, but it's really like LeBron right now and AD or bust because it goes back to even just a couple nights ago when they played the Suns, bro. They was up, what was it, 43-17 first quarter, and they was blowing them out, bro, by like 30. And they came back, and LeBron and AD was on the bench. They had to come back in the game to ice the game out.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So
So
they need like another floor general.
they need another floor general, and Derek Collison is like a premier floor general in the sense of he don't throw turnovers, he shoot good shots, he make high percentage plays. Period.
Yeah, he's very smart.
He's very cerebral.
But Derek Collison, he know how to play his role because what I can say about he's good offensively. We already know that. But when it comes to Pat Bev, he's not no offensive threat though. So if you put him on the Clippers, you still got Lou Will coming off the bench, right? But if you put him you put him in the start lineup, you have a potential offensive threat, but you lack in defense because you got Pat Bev.
Hey, but we're gonna get back to this. But we're gonna get back to this conversation and let Mike finish up his point because I kind of agree in a way. But we're gonna wait. So remember, like I always say before we leave, like and subscribe and hit that bell on our YouTube page, The Huddle Up. We'll be right back after this song.
I don't think he would necessarily. I don't think he's the right move for LA. No, I'm
Clippers?
saying for the Lakers. I don't think they're
Yeah, I'll go to the Lakers.
I'm gonna say it on the show.
I'm gonna be out.
They need a scorer.
Yeah.
They need somebody that
Yeah, I
can
was.
score.
I'd rather family.
He-
I can see him going to. the
He can score though, bro.
I'm
I
not
think
saying-
y'all underestimate
I'm not
how
saying he
good
can't.
he is with the ball in his hand.
No. I'm not saying he can't. I'm gonna say it on the show. Never mind. I'm gonna say it on the show. But like, yeah, I'm just waiting.
Understandable. But like I said, he want to go between the Clippers and the Lakers. I think that not even just me being a Lakers fan. Like I said, it'd be more. I don't think the Clippers necessarily need him. Like that's what I'm saying.
Wait,
Like
they need
it'd be a
like-
defensive move to keep him away from going to the Lakers. I feel like it'd be like a chess move.
But I like Mike's point.
But they don't need him. But at the guard, offensively they need him. Besides
Bev is-
Lou Will,
Because
Pat Bev,
is
he's
really a
defensive.
defensive player.
He's
And
not giving you
Collison-
no buckets.
Collison can
But
give
you
you.
don't-
He
12.
catch and
But you
shoot.
don't need-
Darren Collison is a top catch and shoot
You don't
shooter
need
too.
Pat
That's what I'm saying.
It's
You
not
don't
what I'm
need
saying.
Pat Bev to score offensively. You already got enough scoring.
Yeah.
Only time they need Pat Bev is when the defense collapses and they need him to knock down that three.
Yeah.
Which he can do.
Well, Darren Collison would be better
And
as far as
Darren Collison would
orchestrating
be
the
better.
offense.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
That's what I think, and I think the
For
Lakers.
the Clippers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
how-
think
that's
the
how I
Lakers
feel.
need somebody that can go get a bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
what
They
I'm
need
saying.
a Jamal.
He is great pick and roll guard
Yeah,
too.
that's-
I've been
that's
watching
what
his
I'm saying.
highlights recently.
He's
Darren
excellent.
Collison.
He's really good.
It's excellent.
That's
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying. As Pat Bev, he's not the one who go get you a bucket when you need it. He'll get that rock or get that charge when you need a defensive play. But he ain't gonna get you that bucket
I
when you
wouldn't
need
agree,
it.
bro.
Well, I will say what Lawrence said. I will agree with what Lawrence said. I mean, he will when
He'll
the
knock
defense
that straight out,
collapses. He
you
gonna
know?
hit that corner three.
Yeah, I
Like,
get
he's
that.
been known
There.
for that.
That's all you need
No,
to do.
no.
Pat.
Pat, yeah, for sure.
He's
All
been
day,
doing that
threads.
since Houston.
Yeah.
Houston.
He
did
can
so.
catch and shoot for
That's
sure.
all you need.
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
all you
I'm
need
like-
him to do for real.
I just think what Derek was saying for us orchestrating the offense when Kawhi or PG not in it, I think he'll be a good asset for that guard.
Lou do it though.
Right, no.
Yeah, but
That's
was
Lou.
straight-
That'll take away from Lou,
Lou was
bro.
straight killer,
He
though.
need.
Lou was a
He
killer,
Lou
bro.
ain't
No,
orchestrating
no,
offense.
no.
Lou getting his.
Exactly, he's a killer.
No, bro. They
Lou-
run pick and roll with Montrezl Harrell and Lou Williams. That's like
Right.
That's
premier.
not orchestrating
Right.
the offense.
But
though.
think about it.
That's
Think about it like
That's
this.
offense.
Bro,
Think about
that's
That's
backyard ball.
damn near triangle offense.
Think
bro.
about it like this though.
It's not.
Lou
Triangle
Williams.
is getting at the elbow
It's a
and
1-2
post
punch,
up.
bro. Like that's it. Everybody else is standing around. Why them two just work?
Right.
We saying Florida General that's gonna have a whole offensive set, whole offensive plays ran for somebody in particular to get a bucket.
That way Lou Will can focus just on scoring.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
it.
Ron-
That's
gotta
because we
be
do
the
that
Celtics.
already.
Like
I'm saying
Rondo did
Darren
with the
Collison
Celtics.
gonna take away from Lou Williams.
I think he gonna add to it.
Nah.
He gonna add
No,
to it.
bro.
He gonna add.
He gonna add to it because if you got, like he said, you got a specific play for everybody.
Hey, look,
Like
I
I'm
already
saying,
know.
like
I've been
Rondo-
watching it. Let me
Like
finish.
Rondo did with the
Listen.
Celtics, like you said.
Since Paul George came back, bro, Lou has not been going off like that, bro, because it was just Kawhi and Lou that was handling the ball. Now it's Paul George is taken away from Lou, so he can't get that rhythm.
But they gotta
He's
still-
a rhythm player,
They
bro.
still got to get chemistry though. At the same
I
time.
mean, yeah, but I'm
They-
saying that if bringing Darren Collison, that'll set them back a little bit more. I'm not saying they're not gonna find it by the time the playoffs roll
I
around.
see what you're saying, but I counter. I'll wait till we get on the. Yeah, I ain't counter for that. I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're saying, but
I
disagree with you though.
Yeah.
I do too.
I don't think.
Respect.
It ain't no
I understand
other.
what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
Clippers already. Let me put it this way: the Clippers already got 3 ball handlers.
So do the Lakers though.
Right.
Rondo ain't really doing nothing like that, bro, with the
He's
wrist
a
rock.
ball
He's a
handler.
ball. They
I
got
mean, yeah, but Darren Collison could potentially.
No, you gonna
Be a little bit better.
You gonna be real though, cause LeBron gonna have the ball.
Right.
Right.
He
Or
gonna be
That's
AD.
fine, but when he needs to come off the floor,
He
all
gonna
right,
be the
all right.
Mario Chalmers
I'm
of
about to bring
the league. I mean,
This turned into a
I like
debate.
Chalmers.
We supposed to discuss.
that's fine. You like Chalmers?
really
Yeah,
discussing.
Chalmers.
Alright,
Chalmers.
Mike's on.
Norris Cole better. Working game.
Welcome back, fam. Welcome back to the Huddle Up podcast. Now, before break, my boy Michael was explaining himself on the Derek Collison situation and how he feels that he would be a good fit for the Clippers. Am I right?
Yeah.
So, you want to elaborate more on that?
I was basically saying I think he good on the Clippers from to the one position, the point guard position. They need more scoring. Now Pat Bev, we were just discussing, he can knock down that shot, but in certain situations he can't. Pick and roll, he can get off the catch and shoot, but how he gonna orchestrate the offense? He can't get off the hezo. You know what I'm saying? So Derek Collison can do all that. I will go to Pat Bev for defense though. So that's why I say go to the Clippers.
And it's just a discussion. We're not debating people. We just giving points on how we feel on which area Derek Collison will be a better fit in. So, we do. D, Low, y'all want to say something? Add to it?
I think he should go to the Clippers because, honestly, if you really think about it, the Clippers only have one point guard. For real. Like, Lou will run the point, but he really a 2 guard. And they second point guard is Derek. And Derek don't get a lot of PT like that. He's a 2-way player.
Shout out to Derek. We played
Yeah,
against
shout
him in
out
high
to Derek.
school.
What up, bro? So yeah, Darren will be good off the bench and taking some of the load, not necessarily scoring, but take some of the workload off Lou, bringing the ball up. That way, Lou can go do. He ain't got to waste all his energy bringing the ball up.
Right.
He can cruise, get to his position, come off a screen, come get it. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Or
Good comment.
he can take plays off because Darren can run the pick and roll with Montrez or what's the other?
Zizik.
Zubac.
Run the pick and roll with Zubac. Because Zubac, he can get up. And he set good screens. I just think it'll work better with the Clippers that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say as far as like what I believe the Lakers need is not necessarily a Darren Collison. Darren Collison is a good scorer, but he more of an orchestrator and a backup point guard. The Lakers, what they need is somebody that can go get a bucket. So if they looking for somebody that can score, I said a guy like Jamal Crawford, somebody that can just go. He can orchestrate if he need to, but what the Lakers need is somebody that can get a bucket. So I would say Darren Collison go to the Clippers and like Lo said, orchestrate the offense.
Yeah.
So Lou So Lou Will don't have to do so much on offense and move the ball, be that extra swing pass, or make the right decision with the pick and roll. I don't think that the way the Lakers run their offense, and might be a critique on the Lakers, they run it through Bron. So having a guy like Darren Collison, who is a solid scorer and gonna do what he needs to do, come and expect him to change things when LeBron gonna have the ball 89% of the time. That's not gonna happen.
But he don't play. Let me say this real quick. He don't play 40-something minutes no more, unless it's a close game.
Who is he?
LeBron James.
But-
Meaning is they're going to stagger their minutes. Meaning they're not going to be. So whenever LeBron is out,
Right.
I'm sure Darren Collison will be on the floor.
Right. So if he's on the floor, what are you expecting Darren Collison to do? Because if
Pick
he's
and roll. Bro. I was watching his highlights, bro. He is so good at making decisions off the pick and roll, bro.
And let me
Right.
say
That's
this-
what he
hey,
do.
let me
He's
say this
crafty.
one time, Let me say this
Let
one
D,
time,
Mike, let D say what he got to say.
right, I was just gonna say, you're not looking for Derek Collison to be a scorer. If you're gonna go want somebody to score when LeBron ain't on the floor, go get somebody that can score the ball. Like that's their profession. Derek Collison is more of a orchestrator in my eyes.
They still got a lot of shooters at the end of the day.
Right.
So with off the pick and roll, if somebody collapse, if it's they force somebody to help, he's still gonna make that play, bro.
But Rondo can do that right now.
Yeah.
He can do that. The problem with
But
Rondo
Derek
is
can
he's shooting the ball too much. That's my.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Like,
He's been shooting a lot.
he's shooting a lot of shots
yes.
and he's missing a lot. That's the only problem with
Yeah.
He'll
Rondo.
have a deep offensive repertoire at like Darren Collison do. And I'm gonna say this: if you put Darren Collison on the Clippers and he orchestrate like Lo said, like Rondo did with Boston, and got everybody involved, it takes the heat off of Lou Will so he can work. Takes the heat off of Kawhi and Paul George instead of just focusing on everybody else. Because everybody else is, to me, I can't really name nobody on the other squad besides Harold and Lou Will and Paul George and Kawhi. Honestly,
You just don't watch them, bro. Because Landry Shamet, ball. Zubac, ball. They got some ballers over there, bro.
but yeah, but the big Kahuna stuff. The big Kahuna, like, why would you? I'm just saying, if you get everybody involved, nobody self check. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I'm not about to play with y'all.
You start laughing first, bro. I'm like.
I'm not trying to engage. Bro. I'm not trying to engage. Cause we gonna for sure get off topic, right?
Oh my god.
I'm not about to engage.
I'm sorry, listeners. Mike had a moment.
But
Oh my god.
Boy,
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
y'all got the floor. That's all I wanted to say. If you put more playmaking in the Clippers repertoire or in the Clippers system, you'll be good.
I
I
can't.
feel like I basically agree with what Derek and basically all Derek, Mike, and Lo is saying. I feel like he'll be a better facilitator with them with the first and second unit if needed. And I do feel like the Lakers do need another killer on their team coming off the bench or however that go for them. But in my eyes, I feel like Collison should go to the Clippers. And in no sense of me restating everything y'all say, 'cause I agree with everything. You got something to say, Gar? Or you good?
I mean, y'all have good points though. I feel like it can't still at the end of the day.
For him to be more successful.
Either or is still not like gonna be like it's gonna kill their chemistry. Either or, either way. But
They gonna
I
still
still,
learn that regardless.
yeah, I still feel like how you said, Rondo taking too many threes.
That's-
He's not making them.
That's done terrible.
Darren don't take a lot of threes, but when he take them, he make them, bro. He shoot 40%. He been shooting 40% for about the last 5 years, bro.
Yeah, his career, he averaged 39.4 3-point percentage, and he shoot from the free throw line. He's shooting 85%.
85%.
Averaging 12 points a game, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists.
And he averaged like a steal, too.
Yeah,
He averaged like a steal,
I
too.
just didn't put that in there, but yeah, he do. So he got some good
You
numbers.
feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, majority of the time, he take that mug, he make it. It ain't gonna be like you stupid, bro. Come on, bro.
But all right, so what is it? 4-1. Derek Collison to the Clippers. That's a discussion panel for that. So this is the new segment on our show called The Great Debate, and my boy Lo, it was you right that brought up this as far as Mike brought up the topic of which was the biggest shot of the decade between Game 6, Miami Heat, Ray Allen shot.
Bro, wait, bro.
Hold on. Or Kyrie what's that? Game 7 shot in 2016 versus the Warriors. So how do y'all feel about that? Which way y'all going with it? Oh, listeners, if y'all listening, hey, like and subscribe, even comment on our Facebook page, telling me what y'all think about which one was the bigger shot of the decade. 'Cause this is like our ending session of our show, and we always try to end it on the debate. So
Yeah,
they about to
come
go
on,
ahead.
comment.
So yeah, go ahead and comment. Tell me what y'all feeling. If y'all watching on Facebook Live right now, y'all comment which shot y'all think was better, the Ray Allen Game 6 or the Kyrie in Game 7. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say the Kyrie, just because, like I mentioned earlier, with my top moments of the decade, just that shot changed the league. Because that shot don't happen, they don't win. KD probably don't go to the Warriors if the Golden State Warriors win that series.
Yeah. Yep.
The amount of time that Kyrie, I'm a basketball head, so the amount of time that Kyrie probably put into that move, because that's his go-to move.
Definitely. That size.
You can see the repetition with that and the way he hit it. I'm gonna say that shot specifically over the Ray Allen. The Ray Allen was a good shot, and it's a lot of factors that had to happen for Ray Allen to make that shot. Just to think about the amount of repetition Ray Allen had to. The presence of mind behind the 3-point
We
line.
talked about he do that shot all the time.
Yeah, but I gotta go with Kyrie overall because Kyrie one of my favorite players too.
We got one Kyrie on the board.
Go ahead, Reezy.
I'm gonna say, like I said last time, I'm gonna say the Ray, bro. I'm gonna say Ray because without that shot, they would have been eliminated, and that was it was heavily contested. It was heavily contested.
Kyrie wasn't no bad defense by Steph.
Nah,
by a long
Steph
shot.
definitely jumped late. He really jumped late. Kyrie was already elevated in the air, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
But yeah, I'm gonna say Ray Allen.
All right, one Ray Allen.
And then the fact that they had already had the stuff out. The championship stuff.
they thought they were
brought
about
the
to
champion,
win.
the
Golden
banners
State.
and the ropes and stuff. And Ray Allen hit that shot.
Hit it with the psych norm.
See, that's why you can't.
Ice.
That's why you can't do stuff like that.
LeBron bricked a good wide open look.
Yeah,
He made them before that though.
Yeah.
He did.
He did.
I think he averaged 25 points that series. Almost 11 rebounds, and then he had 7 assists that series.
He executed
So
well, especially in that game 7 too. Still.
So I guess I'll go next, and I'm gonna be kind of biased. I'm gonna say that Ray Allen, only because without that game, that was basically Game 7 for Miami. That was basically Game 7. And how I look at it is, since LeBron missed a shot and Ray kind of saved him, that would have killed LeBron.
If Bosh didn't get that rebound, bro.
I'm saying like Derek said, there's a lot of factors that go into that outside of Ray's shot. Because if Bosh didn't get the rebound, then smartly passed it back to Ray instead of passing to somebody else,
LeBron was open. He could have turned, but I think it's just how the ball careened off the rim. He just turned. He was already turned that way and seeing him.
And I'm saying, you see one of the best shooters ever.
Yeah.
So I would have dumped it off to him too. And then another thing is, oh God. And then another thing I would say about that is the fact that why I say it was the clutchest shot of the decade, because if he didn't make that shot, it would have been 4 years until LeBron beat Golden State. And that would have really put like a stain on his resume. And then another thing is the reason why, and I'm kind of going to LeBron, so it factors in with LeBron. That's why I picked this shot, because he played an inexperienced team against Golden State and he beat them. And that's his first championship. And then he plays again. That was his first championship against OKC.
OKC, that's why you said Golden State. That's why I said.
It
Okay. Well, I meant to say OKC. They played. I meant to say OKC. Inexperienced, and then you play the doggone Patriots in basketball, which is the Spurs. Which, you know what I'm saying, everybody always think the Spurs are going to win the championship. So for them to play an experienced team against Popovich and you actually beating them, it's like that's really clutch. And then like you can't really say LeBron didn't earn it.
And then he lost to them before already.
That's what I'm saying. He lost to them in 04. Got swept. So it's like for him to play them again, I think that shot kind of like helped out Bron's career, because they was really going to slaughter him for missing that.
Oh yeah,
he missed that shot.
Never heard the end of it.
And then the fact that, like Mike said, or one of y'all said it, that the fact that it was really contested, and it was a quick release on that boy too. So that's how I go. And
he was just right there though, because when they came off the rim, whoever was guarding Ray Allen, he was trying to take that step.
That was Tony Parker.
Tony Parker. He was trying to take that step because he got it, and Bosh took it from Tony Parker's sights and his eyes and tossed it to Ray Allen. And Tony Parker had to take that step back.
You know what?
Jesus shows represent
At the
air
end-
already.
And I was just watching it. Tony could have just not because I know they probably would have called foul. Bro, there was no other option. You knew Ray. It probably was a mental lapse by him because he knew he could have closed out a lot quicker than what he did. It was more like hesitant. You know when dude is a dual threat, if you playing against somebody, that mean you like kind of hesitant on closing out because you know he'll drive. But he ain't had no time to drive. That was a good. You shoot him.
He had to hit a 3.
He had to hit a 3. That's kind of on Tony a little bit because he could have closed out a lot
I
quicker.
had him drive before I hit left hit 3.
It just rushed him a little bit more because it was still for Ray because the way he shoot, he jumped so high already.
That's muscle memory for Ray.
String music though.
Stream music.
Because he hit butter.
He would do that's just the
Butter.
Bucks.
I will say this, and I'm done with the topic for my hand. Only reason why I say that's over Kyrie's shot because it took them like going to the Golden State and Cleveland game. It took them like 3 to 5 minutes to score. So technically, it was 89 up the whole game. And if Steph wasn't dancing on Kevin Love, and he would have shot an actual good shot instead of just trying to, it would have been.
Should have went to the basket.
He came out and said that.
I was just watching.
Because my thing is, how clutch was that shot have been if Steph would have made a 3 right back or Clay would have made a 3?
Yeah, because it was 50-something seconds left. 40
That's what I'm saying.
seconds.
So it would have still been anybody's game if he would have took a good shot, but he killed almost 20-something seconds trying to dance on.
He could have cooked Kevin Love, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And then he took a dumb shot. So it was just like, you just gave them the game.
He did a one-handed three-pointer. I
Exactly.
mean, he can make that, but that's not a high percentage shot.
In that situation, bro,
no.
you needed to take a high. And then the thing that pissed me off more is that nobody was moving. They didn't run no play. It was literally an ISO. And I'm like,
it still should have been easy money for Steph at the end of the day because he's not that
Stick to what
fast
y'all
off.
doing, bro.
He's not fast off the like quick first step wise, but we'd have seen him get past cats because you gotta respect the 3 ball. He could have went past him, bro.
In that situation, bro, I don't need you to do that. I need you to run a play or something. Get Clay open or something.
It's
you
on
dancing.
a little bit on Steve Kerr too because he ain't calling no timeout and they ain't talking about it. I mean, he trusting his dudes, but at the end of the day.
Yeah. Steph came out and said, like, I don't know if y'all seen the interview. He was just talking about that shot in particular. Like, he was like, yeah, I should have went to the basket. Like, I should have went past. Because he had the lane. He did the
lane.
It
was like the Red Sea, bro.
Exactly. That's my whole point. Like, why are you dancing trying to just tie the game up? So that makes me feel as if, like, Kyrie's shot wasn't as big as it could have been if he would have hit 1-2.
Big.
It was big
for
Cleveland because that basically ended the game, but it was just
That's
like...
game 7.
Right.
Pressure.
But if they would have scored or hit a 3-2, then how big of that shot would have been?
It would have been
That's my
OT.
thing.
If it was like I'm saying, like I don't know if Golden State would have scored, of course, because there was still a lot of time left. But
50 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the 50 or like 40 something.
it was like 40
Bro,
seconds.
like,
It was like 50 seconds.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's what made me more mad, but I'm done.
You want to go low?
That made me. Just cut me off, huh, nigga?
Oh, my bad.
I'm playing.
You said you was done.
I'm playing.
I'm gonna have to go with
It's 2 for 8.
the Kyrie one.
Of course.
Of course. That's his dog.
That's my dog. But it's multiple factors. One, it being a game 7, so it's like it's all or nothing at this point. Like all your anxiety, whatever you feeling at that moment is at an all-time high. You at the Warriors' crib. It's not in Cleveland, so you ain't got no fans there at all. The crowd is against you, and then the difficulty of the shot. Plus, you gotta worry about if you do miss, how Brian gonna feel. Because even though Brian ain't really gonna take that last shot, he not taking that. If he would have missed that, I'm pretty sure Brian would have been pissed about that shot.
Let me say something real quick about that. I know for a fact that with that being said, what you just said, let me just counter that. I think Brian wouldn't have been real mad because he know that's his shot, bro. Like, he know Kyrie. Like, he already said he wanted to come to Cleveland because of Kyrie, because his playmaking ability. He wanted to take the pressure off of him, bro. Like some of the pressure off of himself. Because Kyrie can literally break the defense down and take an off dribble shot, and it's a good shot for him, bro. That's a good shot for Kyrie.
And then on top of that, he deferred. Brian deferred to
To
Kyrie.
Kyrie. He
Like,
stepped
on
aside.
that play, like that specific play, it was like, okay, Kyrie, you get the ball. Then Kyrie
Right.
did his thing.
Because any other time, Brian like these. Let me get that. You feel me? So I don't think he would have been mad if he'd missed. Especially with it being a tie game, they had a chance for a stop.
Hey, so this is what I just
wanted to.
Me personally, this is what I think. I think if Bron didn't get that last ring, his second ring in Miami, I think he would have tried it again and didn't would do it because he already had two. He already had 2 rings with Miami, right?
What you mean tried it again?
With Miami, I think he got 2 rings. Like this is enough. This is enough.
D-Wade was getting a little broke up, dog. You want the same cat.
But,
I don't know if he would have tried it again, bro, because they strapped for cap. Like, what you want? As in, like, cap space. Like, it wasn't that many moves they can really make. You feel me? And
Bron
he knows.
He already took a big.
No, it's not that. I'm saying it was still the cap space was strapped. They couldn't. It wasn't really much flexibility they could do with the roster. That was another reason why he left too, bro.
What I'm saying is, I feel like it was 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, all right, I got my 2 rings, and I'm gonna go back to Cleveland. And Kyrie going crazy. Why wouldn't I team up?
I think he would have left either way.
And then just one more point. Basically, that shot pretty much summed up why LeBron went back to Cleveland. If he don't hit that shot, him going back to Cleveland was for nothing because he's not getting no ring. You know what I'm saying? Even though you've been going every year, your biggest challenge ain't until you face the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You went to Cleveland for no reason. So that's why I give.
He did promise he was gonna get him one too. So I guess that's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That was a lot of pressure. That was like the first championship they ever had in every sport.
That's a good one. I'll take that. That's a good
Yep.
one.
Yeah. No.
So, Curry, tiebreaker.
I'm going Ray.
Thank you.
But just based on the fact that it was like, if they lose, then they was getting sent to the crib, bro. They was packing, bro. And on the fact of the matter is that Kyrie, like I said, they had a lot of time left, bro. You feel me? I understand it's game 7, but that's enough time. It was 50 seconds, bro, or something like that. So it was enough time for them to get a stop. It was a stalemate for a minute. It was enough time for them to get a stop and still have another opportunity, bro. You feel me? So I really think it was Ray.
I mean, even though Lawrence did have some good points, like, and I kind of felt like changing, but I'm not.
But if we playing what if Bosh don't get that rebound?
Oh boy.
What if Ray Allen in that? What if
Ray Allen ain't over in
what
that
if Ray
corner?
Allen ain't over in that
And
corner
Shane
and we
Battier.
just playing Shane Battier?
How he played against OKC, I'm sure he would have made
It was still tied, though. It would have went to OT, though,
It
It would have went to OT.
You know how we.
It would have went to OT.
How it is with us when people go against our team.
Right.
Magic happens.
Right.
Like,
But listen,
always happens.
Listen,
Oh,
Lo.
God.
Well, back to your counter on that. You saying what if? It was still OT, and there was no shot clock. I mean, it was no shot
The
clock.
Heat was down.
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. But you said
It would have went to OT. They still would have had an opportunity. But it was if they lost, then they was going to the crib. That's why I'm saying Ray.
To me, it was a lot more riding on the Kyrie shot than it was the Ray shot.
It's the same thing.
Like
I feel like it's more, bro. I feel like it's more of Ray,
Like
bro.
Lo said, they was in Golden State.
Who said something?
Who said that?
That big paragraph right there.
Bo Broder.
That's my bad.
He went back to Cleveland because he knew he'd be bigger and greater if he returned back to Cleveland.
But you got a point.
Yeah.
I mean, like
That's what I'm saying.
The shot,
Even-
like what Lo said, represents a lot. So
Right, even with that, like if Kyrie don't make that shot,
I
Bron.
think that was rebuttaling to what Mike had said. Like about the Miami. Like he said he would have ran it back. I don't think he would have. But
okay.
Right, that's it. That's all I have to say. Like I just disagree because it's a lot more riding on that Cleveland shot by Kyrie than it was the Ray. The Ray Allen 3 was cool, and it's an excellent shot. And it's one of my favorite moments, like actually watching the NBA Finals. Like, I remember that moment.
they was packing, bro. And they had time to go to OT.
But then Kawhi missed those free throws. I mean, it's just
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
factors
They still
that
had-
go.
It's a lot of factors.
Just like
I mean,
that.
because
Like
like I'm saying,
That's just
It was still time after the Ray Allen shot.
it was only a couple seconds
Yeah, it was a couple
after the
seconds.
shot
Still
attempt.
time for them
It
to
was
hit
only,
a shot.
bro. When he shot it, it was 5 seconds,
It
bro.
was still
They
time to
could've
hit a
been-
shot.
I gotta see if they had time
It's
out.
still
but
time to hit a shot, bro. That's all. The same.
Yeah.
I'm saying the same thing on both ends. Even though it's more time, it don't matter because you know how good the Spurs players are in the clutch.
Listen, bro.
Anybody could have hit that shot.
It was so much more
afterwards, bro.
pressure in that Golden State game for my it's just like nobody was like the fact that nobody was scoring the ball too. Like
Yeah.
it was just a lot of pressure that's going on. I think that.
At the same time, you hit it with the Miami. That's a lot of pressure too. It's just, if I don't hit this shot, I'm going home, and I got a whole nother spare. I got a whole nother spare game I can play for Game 7.
Yeah, but then you gotta remember, Golden State 73-9 during this point. So they 73-9. They trying to prevent them best team record wise. They trying to prevent them from being labeled as the best team all time. Can't even debate it. Yeah. And then hey, Cleveland was down 3-1.
Real quick. My bad.
You're right.
No timeouts. But they would have had to take the ball full court, bro, if he missed. Just saying. If he missed, they would have to take the ball full court. It would have been at least 5 seconds for them to take a full court and get a good shot.
I'm still rocking with Ray. So.
It was no timeouts. They couldn't advance.
I'm looking at it now, but I'm saying it's still 5 seconds, bro. Like, you can... All he did was
Tony Park would have had to grab that boy and been gone.
That's
I mean, that's what he's doing. But
then another
it's still tough, bro, to advance 5 seconds.
Another factor is the game was at home. That's less. It's pressure, but that's less pressure.
No, bro. You going to the crib, bro. You are going to the
crib. You
crib.
mean to tell me it's more pressure to hit a game winner at the crib than it is away?
Bro, they both
Game 6 though. Bro, it's basically 2 Game 7 situations, bro. He still got to hit that shot.
Game 7 is different than Game 6, bro.
That's your rim.
Man, if you want the crib, that's still pressure of Game
7. It's not because Klay Thompson show up all the time Game 6, right? Facts. But Game 7, do he show up in that same way? He don't.
More often than Steph have in the last finals appearance.
True, but it's different. But
who always saved the Warriors in Game 7, though? If you really think about it, who always saved the Warriors in Game 7? It's Draymond.
For sure, because he do everything. He is their backbone.
But all I'm saying is that point of being home and away really makes a difference because at home, that's your rim. You know that rim. You know the floor. You know everything.
Ball. That shot, bro.
I know what I'm saying.
Now that I realize that it ain't no timeout.
It's difficult.
Man, that's tough, bro. That's tough, bro.
It's still difficult, bro, because you know where, you know how the floor feel. You know, it's something different about away gyms.
Listen. I mean, yeah, but I feel like that's a little.
It's still pressure at the crib,
yes.
Bro.
And then I feel like
it's not as much, bro. Game 7 at Golden State, 73-9.
But it was 50 seconds left, bro.
However many people in the
it was 50-something seconds. So how much pressure could it really be?
A lot.
I mean, it's a good go ahead bucket in a clutch.
To what Derek said. And what Ari said, nobody scored in X amount of time. So it was just like, all right, somebody scored.
Got to do something.
Got to score.
At the end of the day, it's still a lot of time. You know in your mind that I don't have to, like, you know what I'm saying, be real fidgety. I can just be relaxed and get in my bag. Look,
that's why
saying,
they wasn't scoring the ball. They wasn't making shots.
At the end of the day, you don't have to. He didn't have to be. He's not even close to being fidgety. He know I can get in my bag, I can sidestep, and I can shoot this 3. I got Steph on me. That's a mismatch. Yeah. So it's a lot of stuff. He like, if I miss, we can get a stop and we can do it again.
With time.
You feel me? With time. I feel like
I can say the same thing about Ray because he took that shot with a. Was it? Come on. How much? It was
5.2 left after he hit it.
How much? Mr. Statman, how much time was left for real?
5.2.
No, in Golden State, how much time was left for real?
It was 50 seconds, bro.
That's a lot, bro.
The shot was contested.
You can say the same thing about Ray. He didn't have to take that shot because there was more time left.
5 seconds? Come on, man.
5 seconds after he shot.
They had no time out.
I understand that, Car. You know how long?
And there was an OT. They would have went to OT after that.
You can swing the ball 2 times and get probably. I'm not saying something better, but you can at least.
But
swing
he's
the
a
ball.
good 3-point shooter. It's not he's the best 3-point shooter.
He's been doing that his whole
That's not my
career.
point. That's not my point.
He's a 15-year veteran at this point, at least. He's about 14 to 15-year veteran.
That's not my point.
You can still execute that time versus the 50 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you can swing the ball at least 2 times within 7 seconds. That's when he released the shot. At least it was like 6 seconds when he released it.
Brown was still open at the top of the key.
That's my point.
But
1-2 shot. But I'm saying he didn't have to shoot that. That's my point.
Hold on. I got a point too. One of the shots was to win a championship. Period. The other one was for opportunity to win the championship. So I think that to win a champ, like that's pressure.
Facts.
To win a championship, that's what the
If
shot
anything,
was.
it's equal.
To go to another
If
game,
anything,
like,
it's
go
just
to another game.
That's a
Man,
different.
you
that's
going to
another-
the crib,
that's
bro.
another
You ain't got no
game, bro.
opportunity, bro. It's over with. You going to the crib.
That's
But
game
that's
seven.
just to go to another
So was
game,
Game
though.
7 though? How's Game 7 not an opportunity not to go to the crib? That's just
That's
just
it's
a
the same
difference.
thing. You
It's the
going
same
home.
thing. You going home? Kyrie don't make that shot. What are you talking
I
about?
understand that, bro. It's 50 seconds left. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Nobody was
Yeah,
scoring,
seconds
Curry.
left.
Nobody was scoring.
Listen, bro. It was enough time for them to
Who
be
else,
like,
who else scored after Kyrie made that shot?
it's not.
Nobody.
Right.
Because he killed almost
Right,
he
because
killed
it
the
was
seconds
deep.
of his
Cut the
show.
moment.
All right, it would have
With
went
a
if they really was if they like how you said if nobody else scored after he hit that shot. If he didn't make the shot, they would have went to OT. Then it still would have been a whole. What was it, 5 minutes for?
5
or,
minutes,
yeah, 5
When
minutes.
Ray Allen shot, why would you swing it so they can set their defense?
I'm not
'Cause
saying.
It wasn't like it wasn't a good look. That's what I'm.
You're taking my point
Yeah.
out of the
He's
context.
going by time. And
I'm
what you
just
can
saying
do.
time, because he keep bringing up time. I'm saying it's 7 seconds left, meaning he didn't. It wasn't like he got the ball with 2 seconds
only
left.
other
He
person-
had to throw it up.
The only other person that was open was LeBron at the top of the key.
He
That's
had-
further. That's not wing.
Y'all still
That's
not-
not right wing.
y'all
He
still
was
not-
deep corner.
Still not proven. That's still not.
If Brian was right wing,
y'all not
maybe.
thinking of what I'm
You know what I'm saying?
saying.
When you look and you just pass like that, like if somebody closing out, then you swing it.
I see what you're saying.
Y'all
He was
focus
top
on-
of the key
y'all-
like this.
Y'all focus on the passing part. What I'm telling
But
you,
you just
is,
said he could have
I'm-
swung it.
I'm not saying he could. Oh my God, y'all know this.
Bro, I'm just saying you ain't making sense right now.
How am I not? I'm telling you, Ray Allen didn't have to take a shot because he had more time. That's what I'm telling you.
How he had more time than Kyrie?
He's not about more
It's
time
not-
then.
More time, period.
More time,
I'm
period.
just saying more time, period. You taking
on,
my
bro.
talk out of context, bro.
Bro, they
At the
neither
end
of them
the
had
day-
timeouts.
At the end of the day, it was more time for both of them.
Man,
I agree.
Kyrie won the series. Brought a championship
Simple.
to
It
Cleveland.
don't matter, bro. He extended the series
Miami-
and they executed and they won,
They did.
bro.
Miami had to go win
If it was
another
game
game.
seven, that was
That was not a game
I would
7.
give him that.
If it was game 7, I'll give
I
you a
would
point.
give
But it's
him that.
game 6.
Who had home court advantage?
He
I'm
shot
sure
the-
they went back
It
to
was
Spurs. Right. That's
No, they went back to Miami. What are you talking about?
dog. It was game 6
Game
in
6
Miami.
was in Miami.
Right.
That's why I
Bro,
said,
come on, bro.
Game 6 Miami. That's why.
I'm looking at it right
that's why I
now.
said you had.
And
You-
Ray shot the
You
ball
got
with
the.
6.9
That's your
seconds
crib.
left.
And where was
He-
Tony Parker at?
Tony Parker was right up
Right in
there.
his face.
And then LeBron's the top of the key.
Look,
Oh.
he's top of the key. Not even right wing. Look how far he is, bro.
But he already, like I said earlier, he already elevating.
Yes,
He's
but
already
still, he was further low key.
I'm
Brian was
talking about
further.
the defensive aspect from
Hey,
what
if you want to
Michael
keep it a buck,
from
I'll
the
give
front.
a contested shot to Ray Allen before I give an open shot to Brown.
So I mean, technically,
But
no
that's
one's
not
doing
my
that.
point.
It wasn't
That's
really
not my
contested
point,
for him,
though.
like
But
for
that's what I'm
for
saying.
Ray.
It's right. That's not my
That's
point.
my
That wasn't my point of saying that. I'm not saying it wasn't contested
With-
good.
with
I'm
7
saying
seconds
with
left.
7 seconds left, he did not have to shoot that.
How though, bro?
Okay, cool. Why wouldn't?
So, all right,
what
if
would
that's
be
the
the
case,
alternative?
listen. Let me
What
say
would be
this,
the
Mike.
alternative for
Let me
shooting
say
that
this.
shooting
Let me say this. If he didn't have to, if Ray didn't have to shoot with 7 seconds left, no timeouts, why would Kyrie have to shoot with 57 seconds left? And how many times was it on the
Because he
shot
got a
clock?
shot clock.
All right, let me see the shot clock.
Because he
go
wasted.
look.
He
Well,
ran that
go
boy
look.
down.
Bro,
He dribbled the top of the key
yeah,
for
bro,
a minute.
That's what I'm saying. Like
He
he
wasted
really
that
built
boy
the
down.
clock, bro.
He dribbled that boy
Hey,
down.
so let me
He
say this:
built the
if you
clock.
saying Ray didn't have to shoot that shot, what would be the alternative when you only got 6 seconds left?
Swing.
2.
I mean, Brown
The
on top of the key.
only almost cut. The only person open at the top of the key.
I'm taking.
But that wasn't my point. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But
You
you
keep bringing that up.
He keep saying that he had time
he
to swing
warping
the
the
ball.
situation.
He shot it with 5 seconds left.
He shot it with 6 seconds.
I'm talking
And
about
the
I'm
ball-
talking about
I'm talking
Kyrie.
On the shot clock?
Yeah. Well, if you saying the same thing, bro, he could have swung it too.
Nobody was moving, and when nobody else was open, what you mean? It was an
It
ISO.
was an ISO
It's an
form.
ISO. Nobody was open. Brown is open.
All right.
So
He got
Ray
JR.
did not have to shoot that shot.
He got Gerald left wing. I'm just saying, bro. You sitting here saying he could have swung to the top of the key,
That's a skip pass.
bro. That's basically almost the same distance from corner to top of the key, bro.
Bro, it's a skip pass. You know what a skip pass is? When
Like I
skip-
just said,
You know what a skip pass
if
is?
Ray is deep corner and Brian is top key,
Okay.
that's still almost the same distance.
It don't matter about distance. It matter about who's in between you. That's what the whole meaning of a skip pass. Because you have a player in between y'all. It's nobody between Ray and Brian at the top of the key. That's an easy swing.
No,
Simple
bro.
as
It's
that.
not in the angle, bro. He was a deep corner. It wasn't like he was almost corner, almost wing. Where the hash at? I'm just saying. saying, bro. I mean,
No, I
this,
don't care.
this,
I ain't
this
gonna
why
cap.
it's a debate topic.
I'm
Because
I
not-
understand, but
I'm not gonna cap. Low got a
wrap it
point
up.
to feed the open man, but I'm still saying.
No,
the-
that's not my point. That wasn't
the-
my point.
About the time.
That wasn't my point.
This is
Ray won.
That's why I'm over.
Well, I said that.
Y'all keep bringing up the swing, but the swing is not my point. My point is just the fact that you keep bringing up it's 50 seconds left. At the same time, it's 7 seconds left. Like, the shot clock going down, Kyrie has to take that shot.
Well, this has been a great debate. New segment.
no, bro.
Yeah,
Not
Y'all
gonna agree
tune
with
y'all
Me and
tune
Lil
in
Wayne.
next
Simple
Period.
as that, bro.
Lost. Ray won.
Ray
All
won.
three. Ray won. So
Bet.
y'all smoking.
Bet.
All right.
Smokers.
All right.
Me
Look.
and D versus you and
Look.
Mike right now.
Look.
Why I gotta be a mic?
All right. Don't say nothing. Let me close this
No,
out.
no.
Don't say nothing.
I'm going home and going to
Hey,
sleep.
We like to,
Man, screw what y'all talking
We
about.
appreciate y'all for listening and tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube page, The Huddle Up. And we'll be back with the debates and the other discussions we had next week. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all keep
Love
out
y'all.
turkey.
Hit that bell.
Hit that bell. Subscribe.
Shout out to my family down south.
Hey,
Love y'all.
shout out to my sister. Their birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay, happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
sis.
sis.